right, how's it going, people? Tim here for your Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest watch along. Got to admit, I'm nervous, especially after looking at the bench. And I know Forest have done just an absolute. They've done the amount of recruiting that I wish Palace had done. But let's just go through the lineup. Tell me where you're coming in from, what time it is there. It is 6:53 a.m. in the Mountain Time Zone in the United States. It is coming up on 2 p.m. at SC25 in Selhurst Park. So how is it where you are? Let's get to the starting 11 here. I don't think the starting 11 is the issue so much as the subs bench. It's basically the same team, um, right? Well, there's a couple of changes. Richards and Mitchell are back in the lineup. Sosa returns to the bench. Um, so yeah, I mean it's it's the strongest team we can put out right now. But let's show the subs bench, and I think this is where the concern is. Two goalkeepers, Benitez and Matthews, and then you have Lerma, Klein, Sosa, Cardines, Esse, Edward, and Rodney, and no Jess Raksaki. So I have not seen where Jess is going, but all of this signals to me that Jess is on his way out. Not that that is a surprise. I don't think anyone is surprised by that. Um, he hasn't really caught the manager's eye for a while now. So this isn't news, but I you don't have to be. Um, I am genuinely a big backer of Steve Parrish, but nobody's eyes deceives them. We are thin. We are thin, and the recruiting team has not gotten the job done so far. That's just, I mean, I'll just say what Oliver Glasner said. Those are facts. Those are just facts. That's not slating anyone. Those are facts. But I'm glad everyone is here. Jean Mats, yeah. Look, yes, I know. I mean, I think we all, again, these are the facts. It does. Everyone, I think, feels some degree of like, come on, like what's going on here? Great to see you, Animal. Good to see you, David. Um, Devaney can't be better than Esse. He's a different player than Esse, and he does what the manager wants. And I don't blame Glasner for wanting to start Devaney, but I do wonder what Esse's got to do to get into the squad. Brilliant. Watching, it's good to see you, Hilso. Watching from Brazil. Come on, you Palace. Yeah, great to see everybody here. Hope we get the result today, but I just can't see it. I think harmony of our squad is shaken. I hope not, Animal. I hope not. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? We'll see. Um, you know, David saying prepare for. I'm not going to say that, but not great. Um, I think there's debate about this. I'm still putting all of the UEFA stuff on Texter, but I think there's a lot of criticism to go around here now. Like this summer has been, I think, my biggest disappointment. Um, I think it's my biggest disappointment. Um, Animal is that this is a summer where everyone should have just been able to just luxuriate in the FA Cup, um, enjoy that we are a club on the up, and it has been just struggling to try to come up with positives in a summer. And genuinely, we have a good squad. We have an incredible manager. Like, it should be better than this. I don't blame anybody for being really annoyed right now because I'm annoyed. I mean, and I'm being polite here. Um, but please, for those, and hey, Pete, glad you're here. Um, you know, and I think this is going to be a consistent criticism. This one from David here. I don't know if that's true, but it the fact that you can say that and I can't say definitively, no, he hasn't, I think is a problem, David. I think that's a problem, right? Like that's we know that this is a problem. Like I let me see here. Peacock is playing some games with me here because we're coming up on, or at least we should be coming up on kickoff, and it's not showing up for me yet. Um, yeah, I don't think it's the email thing. I think the email thing was something stupid that Paris said, he was trying to make a point about how UEFA is not, Palace is not on UEFA's radar, and then it became a theme. It was a stupid thing to say. It was really a stupid thing to say. But anyway, yeah, you're right. We've got a game to go. And I'm looking at the Forest lineup now. So let me see. Oh, it just came off the screen. I mean, it does look like it's going to be a strong team. It's going to be a strong Forest team. I feel a little bit for, actually, I don't really feel for Nuno Espiritos. Actually, I do feel a little bit, tiny bit for Nuno Espirito Santo because I think he's a little bit like Glasner in that he is honest, and he was honest in his press conference, and he's probably on his way out. But I really want us to do well in this game. I mean, come on. Like we've got to be. I like I said, I'm nervous, but this is what it's about, right? This is what it's about. Like, who cares? Who cares what happened? Past is the past. Palace is going to kick off here, and we got a game to play, and we got to play this like any other game, and got to play to win. And we got a good squad here, so let's go after it. Glad you're here, everybody. Thanks for keeping me company. Really appreciate. I appreciate everybody here. Palace community. All right, there is the kickoff for me. Let me know how far behind you are. Quickly in the touch. So, and I'm seeing Devaney on screen here. Yeah, do a statement win. This is what we want. Throw in Forest, nice by Richards. By the way, did anybody read the Chris Richards interview? Really good. You get a sense of why I love that guy. He is he's great. But he's one of many really good characters in this squad. And that is something that we can one of the things I love about this particular Palace team and the manager for that matter. Nice by Lacroix. Just battling it out with Chris Wood. Throw into Forest. 1 minute, 1:05, 06, 07. That's where I am. Throw in Richards. Another throw in. Very nice. Just keep them back. Let's see. Oh, or was that a goal kick? No. Okay. We're going with a goal kick here. Or no, I guess a foul. Yeah. Ollie's already saying, get forward. Come on, let's go. Who should we buy? Pete? How about some quality forwards? That would be a good place to start. There are some still out there. But yeah, and I'm not sure if that reporting is correct either, Pete. But what we need is some more quality depth, particularly in the forward areas. But looks like Wharton on the ball, free kick, Yuzi out to the left. Yeah, Devaney and Wharton over the ball. I think this is going to be, yeah, Wharton. Oh, ooh. Right idea, by the way. Right idea, because you had Lacroix, I think, sneaking in on the back post. Hughes, okay. That's not a bad idea. There's Mitchell. Good job, Mitchell. That's brilliant. Well done. Well done. Well done by Mitchell there. And nice by Sar. Oh, get in there. Come on. Oh, great by Devaney, by the way. That's fantastic by Sar. That is, just take a look at this, Tim. Watch this by Sar. What a great pass by Sar. And that's the right move by Devaney, by the way. That's good defending by Sells, but great. That's a good combo by Sar and Devaney. It's the right pass. Just doesn't come off right there. Nah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, Spiritual. I don't mind him looking, because JP is barreling in, and if he gets that through, that's a tap in. So I'm all right with that. But the intensity's good. The intensity's good so far, which is nice. I like that. We're not backing off, and fair enough. I wouldn't expect a Glasner team to back off anyway. Ooh. That was Gibbs White into Wood. Wood just slightly off target. I mean, to be fair to Gibbs White, that's a pretty good. That's a good cross. Richards was there, but he doesn't get in front of Wood there. Actually, that's decent defending by Richards there. Yes, it looks like an open game right now. It does look very open. That is a little too easy, but I agree with that. But this is what they can do. I mean, they break quick, and we're going to have to be up for it. Right idea by Devaney. Cleared by Forest. This will be interesting to see if we try to play through the middle, just like we did right there. That's a decent one-touch pass by Devaney that doesn't come off. Richards out to Mitchell. Hughes out to Wharton. Richards. Munoz. Munoz was, I'm not going to say absent, but he didn't have much of a role in the Fredrikstad game. And we're going to need him. Oh, another cheeky attempted pass by JP. This is interesting. We have a little bit more of the ball here. Forest is okay. It makes me a little bit nervous that Forest is happy to give us the ball. Nice by Mark. Run onto that. Get there. Get there, Justin. Foul. Looks like on Ina. But we are coming after him. And Forest does defend well. They are a team that is very capable of defending well. Over to Ina. Okay, well, we're back to mid block, and the center backs are challenging. They want to force Forest to go over the top. And there's Gay. Nice clearance. I'm all right with that. Does Gay stay? Good question. Certainly through Fredrikstad, I think he does. The manager is not having a transfer before that. After that, I have no idea. I can't predict anything, David, because I just don't. It's so hard to know. Go on, JP. There it is. Go on, Sar. Sar on the outside, running. Hmm. Munoz was running with him, but there weren't really that many people in the area. It's not a bad cross, but Munoz isn't really there. Gibbs White, yeah, that's in the touch. Or no, I'm sorry, that's not Gibbs White. That's Ndoye. Was it Ndoye that had that pass, that cross? I thought that was Gibbs White, but I don't know. I mean, I think there's at least a 50% chance that Gay goes because he hasn't signed a new contract and the need to raise money. But that's a bad pass by Gay. Um, having said that, and he just redeems himself. Nice, go on, Justin. And Justin loses the ball. It's Ina. Good by Mitchell. Good cross. Richards gets it out, but that's going to be a corner. I don't think we should be waiting for that for transfers, even though whoever we get in cannot play at Fredrikstad. We had to set our lineup for both legs of, we had to set our roster for both Fredrikstad fixtures before the first fixture. So new signings will not be able to play in the second leg. But I think you got to get it done. You got to get it out. And that was, I'm not even sure who that was. Oh, Sangare. Sangare takes one and just boots it. Yeah. And Devaney did lose the ball. He battles, but he can lose the ball easily. He's had a couple of instances there where he's lost the ball a little bit easily. He's got to settle. But again, this is Glasner. He wants his players. I think you're going to see this from Devaney. I think it's a feature, not a bug, that he wants his players to take risks like that pass that Ty just made. Nice. Go on, Devaney. And he misses the pass there. But I think that's what we're looking for, right? Like, good job. That's great from Lacroix. Great. Come on. Very spicy. Very spicy early on. It's messy. It's definitely messy. But I don't think Glasner's going to be mad at this. We are trying some longer passes. We're trying to get into areas. Go on, Mitchell. Come on. Nice by UZ. Straight back out. And Wood goes down and wins a foul. I'm not so sure that's a foul. I think he bought that one. That looked like a Jordan Ayew special to me. We are attacking. And that feels like a good sign to me. But anyway, I hope I answered your question, David. I don't think you wait. You need transfers in. You need players for Glasner so he can train with new signings. There is no more time to wait. You don't wait. You get it done. And yeah, I think I'm like everybody else. We need more. We need more in attack. Like let's get after it. Forest on the break. That looked like it went into touch. Ooh, good challenge. Nice by Richards. Nice by Uzi. Nice by Uzi to cut that ball out. It's a bit of back and forth. Coming up, I'm on 11:49, 11:50, 11:51, 11:52. Entry pass deflected. Hughes gets it back here. Richards Richards out to Mitchell. Okay. And back to Gay. All right. We're going to build up a bit. Better caliber of players might come to us knowing we're playing in Europe. I hope that's true, David. 4 players minimum. I don't know that we can bank on that. Actually, if anybody else is in the box, that's a pretty darn good cross by Ty. But not enough people in the box there. Looks like a throw in for Forest. Well, I think we've got some money now. I mean, but it is definitely a challenge. The cash flow has been a challenge. This is interesting. Disconnecting our front line. That would explain that. Oh, get there. Go on, Munoz. I wouldn't be too surprised by that with, the ebb size hole that is there. And it is going to take some time, but you got to do it, right? Go on, Mark. So I could see that. Mitchell is, though, he's making crosses early, and that's you know what? That's a foul. Is that going to be a yellow? Yeah, it's going to be a yellow for Lacroix. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of time explaining this because A, I don't know, but also B, you get that money in stages. And apparently what we're hearing is that it's more liquidity, like when cash comes in, and there just isn't a lot of cash that's come in right now. And so even though we're due some cash, it's not in right now. And so this is why in selling ebbs, we wanted to get a lot more cash up front. But it's annoying. Like, it's annoying, right? Yeah, I agree with that. Frustrating that Max had to take that. There's a lot we don't know, David, is the point. But with this ebbs deal, getting a bunch of money up front, you would hope is helpful. I don't mind Devaney trying to ride that and trying to get the challenge in there. But point is, we need reinforcements. We need reinforcements badly. Forest slowing it down a little bit. Back out to the left. I don't see Hudson-Odoi out there. Am I right about that? Is anybody else watching the game? Because he's the Forest player that I fear the most. Nice defending by Gay there. I think Hudson-Odoi is a hell of a player. And so him on the left is a little bit frightening to me. Into the area, nobody there. Nice job. Nice by Devaney. Nice by Yuzi. That's Wharton. Can't get control of the ball. I think that's right. I do think we need numbers more than I mean, like I think we just need reinforcements, right? Like, you want some amount of quality. Nice job. That's good defending by Mitchell. But I think, I guess we'll see, right? It doesn't feel to me like we are in a position to go in for 45 million pounds. Like, I never really believed the Tyler Dibbling rumor animal because it just didn't seem right. Like, you're going to blow 45 million pounds on one player. I agree he's quality. Of course he's quality. But is that really going to work? 45 million pounds for one player? Like, I don't know. Henry, I don't think that's negative. I'd take a draw too. I'd love a win, but I'd take a draw. Anybody listening to the sound can give me a vibe check on the in the park, like what it sounds like, the chanting. Did anybody see any tifos? Like, nice by Richards there. Good job cutting out that ball. But nice by Richards again. Blocks it. They are getting, it's both teams trying to get into areas. You got to be stronger on the ball there. Okay, Devaney getting it back. Wharton, back to Sarr. Come on, Munoz. Back to Sarr. Oh, bad touch. That's a right idea. Great idea. The 1-2s between Munoz and Sarr, but Sarr's second touch just was off. But that's like 3 times that Devaney has gotten knocked off the ball. So he's going to have to be a little stronger there. He's going to have to be stronger if he's going to play there in the middle of the park. He's got to get a little bit of will use toughness in him. Go on, Ty. Not a bad ball. Get there. Nope. Animals asking me, do you know if it's true that Forest have spent more in their time in the Prem than we have in our time? I've mentioned it before, but it's something I checked a while back. I don't know. I'm not sure. More, and you mean like, has Forest spent more time in the top division than Palace has spent in the top division? If that's the question, I think the answer is yes. Although there were a lot of time. There's been a very nice by Max. Good job winning that ball. I guess in terms of just the Premier League, would it be Palace or Forest more? You would think it would be Palace. Oh, spend more money on transfers in the Premier League. That would not surprise me, to be honest, Animal, because they've been ridiculous with their spending in the Premier League. I like the one-touch passing. It's not coming off. It's just not coming off. And they are countering quickly when the one-touch passes don't come off. That is Hudson-Odoi out there, yeah. Eddie is injured. Here's a question for all of you while we're watching this. I'm on 20 and a half minutes right now, just past 20 minutes. We are pushing into the midfield. We're not I like that we are not afraid to go after him a bit. We're not sitting back. And that should be a ball that goes into touch. Nice job by Ty, and that's fair. That ain't no foul, so don't you call it. Nice by Wharton. Good hold up by Sarr. Go on. Good turn. Nice turn, Sarr. Munoz. Back to Wharton. Back to... it's the right run. It's the right run. Devaney making the right run. But it doesn't come right off. Okay, there's the UEFA chant. Good. Glad to hear it. But here's my question. I have seen what I've seen Esse at his best. He's been playing with Nketiah. Is it possible? And I'm not saying this is because this feels conspiracy theory-ish. So I don't really like that I'm saying this. But is it possible that you have an Esse and Nketiah combo, and with Eddie out injured, the manager really doesn't believe in Esse without Nketiah? and that's a 1-2 he'd be willing to play together, but not necessarily an SA and Mateta and Sar. What do you think about that? Is that too outrageously conspiratorial? Look at Yuzi giving the business to Anthony Taylor. I love that guy. But yeah, tell me what you think about that. Because, that's a bit of nonsense from me, not going to lie. Good job getting back. It's a nice idea on the long pass. Munoz gets it back. They're defending that, aren't they? They are defending. No, not there for. We have not given JP any service up to this point. We're going to have to get better at that. Nice by Richards. Go on, Yuzi. Nice. Okay. Go on. Go on, Ty. Yes, it is very conspiracy. It is. Like, it's not great. I think it's pretty, it's a dumb thing to say, but I can't figure out. Oh, come on. Come on, Danny. Oh, into the area. That should be a corner. Animal saying, I don't think so. It started at the end of last season when Glasner pulled them. I agree with that. Yeah. That should be a corner. And Danny does, that did not go out. That did not go into touch. And Sells touches it, so that ought to be a corner. Oh, they must have ruled that it stayed out. Damn. Nice by Mark. Also the right idea by Devaney there. Just doesn't come right off. He's trying to free up Mateta and put it right on his foot. We are like a foot and a half off with passes right now. We've got it like this is a bit of what we saw with the Fredrikstad game where like lots of dominance, but missing the clinical cutting edge. Not that we're dominating this game. We are not, but we are very much in this game. We're going right at them. And if the one-touch passes come off, I think we'd already be a goal up. And here we go again. Go on, Sar. Go on. Run at him. Run at him. Oh, damn it. Once again, like off by half a foot. We do lose Sar for AFCON. That is just right idea. I mean, I don't feel like Glasner will be displeased by this because we're trying things, we're getting forward, we're not giving them a lot of space, and we're coming at them. So, but the one-touch passes aren't coming off yet. I'm going to say yet. Richards. Better by Devaney. A little more strength. That's a little better. Back into your opponent. Use your body a little bit. And it's easy to forget, for me at least, that, nice recovery by Ty there. It's easy for me to forget that Devaney is still in many ways, he's not that far removed from being an academy player. And he's not used to not just using his pace and trying to give a one-touch pass, but he's going to have to use his body. He's going to have to be very physical. Go on, Yuzi. Ty. Oh, that should be. Nope, it's a throw-in. I was hoping it was going to be a corner, but Ty's getting some crosses in. Ty is, I wonder if this is the Sosa effect. Look at how fast this comes back in. Goes out to Ty. That's just one touch. That's one touch and it goes right in. You know what? I'll take that. That is better from Ty. I think he's doing better. Mateta should do better there. Yeah. With his touch, you mean spiritual? Fair. Richards with a long throw. Oh, dangerous. Get there. I like how the long throws create chaos, but Taylor calls a foul. Whatever. I don't know if where's the foul for Palace? Milenkovic trying to clear out Mateta. Come on. Is he calling that on Mark? I guess he's calling that on Mark. I don't know. Whatever. No, I'm not going to make excuses for him, but this is something he's got to get better at, right? Like he's got to get better at that. Go on. Oh! Oh, great shot. And that was Yuzi getting back in. Puts the ball right back in. And we get a snapshot. Good save by Sells. I didn't see who took that shot. Nice. Good team defending there. Good clearance as well. I'm good, Colin. How about you, man? I'm good. I'm nervous, but I think if we just get those one-touch passes a little bit cleaner, we got a real chance in this game. We do not look overmatched at all. In fact, we look very up for it, and I'm happy about that. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Animal. That was a tight one. Yeah. Oh, it's Mateta. Oof. Go on, JP. Nice by Yuzi coming short. Ty. That is a great ball from Ty. Get in, Devaney. Come on. Corner. That'll be a corner. Fantastic ball from Ty. Good run. Holds his run. Very nice. To be fair, there were a lot of Forest players back there, so I'm not sure that cross was ever going to come in. He would, if any, the thing he'd have to do is cut that ball back. But I don't know if that's too slow. He has to hold his run, Spiritual. He holds his run to beat the offside trap. I don't know. He hasn't been. He needs to be better, but I think he was pretty good there. Oh! I think that's Mark. No, it's Max. We're putting shots on target. Look at that. Tell you what. I don't think the manager would say that. I think the manager likes his runs and wants him to continue to take chances. I think he's doing exactly what the manager wants. It's not coming off yet, but I think he's doing what the manager wants there. Do you bring SA on for Devaney? Whew, man, not a lot of love for Devaney so far in this game. I agree that he hasn't been as strong as I want him to be, and he's missed some passes, but I don't think he hasn't been I don't think he's been as terrible. Nah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not willing to say that yet. Oh, come on, Ty. Is that a corner? Did he win a corner there? Here's a goal kick. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. See, Glasner looks like he doesn't look pissed. He looks like the plan is working. It just isn't quite coming off yet. All right. Back with Forest. Just past the halfway line. Slowing it down just a little bit. We're on a little past 33 minutes. I mean, both teams have had opportunities. Both teams have shown capacity to break. Forest getting into the final third here. Deep cross. That was a cutback for Gibbs White that he absolutely skies. Yeah, he does have to do better. I mean, he's learning. He does have to do better. He needs to be stronger. He needs to, like, it's the stuff that comes with game time and experience, and especially playing with these players. I'm all right with it. As long as, like, that's Anthony Taylor's such a clown. It's like mocking Mateta when he gets dragged to the floor. I agree that Mateta's got to be stronger there, but Taylor's such a clown. Come on. Nice by Richards. Back out to Forrest. And to be fair, Richards is not giving Hudson-Odoi any space, which I'm happy about that, because you can't have that right into Dino. That's easy. He does have more attacking instinct. He also loses the ball at least as much as Devaney does. I would like to see him animal in this game. I just want to see him generally. I don't think we've seen what he can do, so we don't really know what what SA is capable of. I just don't think we have that information yet. So I want to see more of him. See, there's the one touch that both Devaney and Wharton have tried, and they missed the ball. I really like that Richards is coming out and harassing Hudson-Odoi. There's taking away that left-sided channel, and that is, it's something that Richards in particular is good at, but I think it's helping. Now that, go on. All right, Wharton, a little bit of a mess, but now out to Wharton with his right foot. Sarr, Ty, good cross. Ty has had a lot of good crosses in this match. Go on, Danny. Back to Munoz. Yes! Go on! Come on! Back to Sarr. There you go. Watch that goal. Watch it. Brilliant from Sarr. Back to Munoz. Winning the ball back. High up. Really good. Starts with Mitchell with a good cross. Then back to Yuzi. Wharton. Wharton out to Munoz. Back to Sarr. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. That's a great goal. Great goal. Love it. Really nice by Munoz there. And look at that touch. But, like, this was coming, by the way, guys. Like, this was coming. Wrong foot sells. Very nice. Right? Really well done. Really well done. But can we just give a shout for a second? The difference in Tyreek in this match, honestly, I think Ty has made a huge difference getting crosses in early, getting in good crosses, getting into dangerous positions, and pushing them back. Like, you know what? I got to give Ty a lot of credit here. He looks good. He looks up for it. Ty looks up for it today. And you know what? I'm happy for him because there's been some moments where Ty hasn't been as good as I want. That's better from Devaney, and that should be a foul. Yep, holds him off. There you go. That's better. That's better from Devaney to use his body like that. Wins the foul. Like, you need more of that. Like, get a little bit of Uzi in you. Okay, go on, Ty. Back to Ty. Bit of an underlap. Do we have Louis coming in? Come on, Lou. Come on, man. What do you got? Do you need me to add you to the stage? Okay, let me add you to the stage, and I'll go here. There he is. Come on. What do we got?
Listen, I think we've been really good. I think the only letdown at the moment is Devaney in those dangerous positions.
Yeah. I mean, but go ahead. Go on.
He seems a bit nervous. And Ain as a top operator, I think he's finding it quite easy. They're kind of letting him have a free role, Devaney, because he's got in great positions. Because it feels like they don't really see him that much of a threat.
Yeah. I look. What'd you think? So we were just talking about Ty. How do you think Ty's been playing this game?
I've said it in a few of the content coming up this season, and so I said he would go to another level. I think he looks class.
He does look class. I mean, his crosses have been materially better in this match. I mean, really good. Hughes, by the way, has been outstanding again.
Yeah, he Hughes and Wharton have been really good. I see we're trying to be effective with the quick passing. Like it's risky, but
that's what Glasner wants, though.
Yeah, we're both in mid blocks as well, so it's like quite interesting when both teams have the ball at the back, but they don't want to press us at all. But I feel like they'd probably get more joy pressing us.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. Do you think we'll see that in the second half?
Probably they've got options.
That's a foul, by the way. Did Taylor not see that on Mateta?
Yeah, he missed it. Go on. I don't know what minute you're on. You might be a bit behind me.
Let me see. I'm on 40, 35, 36, 37.
Yeah, you're a bit behind, so I won't spoil it.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Devaney?
You know what?
Yeah, I'll let you watch this bit.
I'm just really pleased. I see what you're saying. You're about 30 seconds ahead. Ooh,
yeah.
That is not bad by Uzi there.
Uzi always turns up against Forest.
Yeah. Absolutely. Can't forget those Derby roots. But that's classy by Ty, just running into space. I'm really happy for him, Lou.
It's the confidence from last year.
I agree.
It's the confidence from last year.
Very nice. That's nice by Mateta.
You just got a yellow card. What? By the way, Glasner is ridiculous to be getting the output out of this team like this.
I can't. Who do you give a Did he
I
give
don't
a
even know
yellow
who.
card to Glasner?
Yeah, or Saar. I don't know.
What the hell?
Is this a foul? No, he didn't touch it. Saar's faking it. Man. Yeah, I'm going to Norway on Thursday, so
Oh, brilliant.
I
Brilliant,
used
Lou.
my brownie points on that one. I thought let me stay home on a bank holiday Sunday with the family.
That cannot be a yellow card for Saar.
I don't
That's
know. I don't even know if he got the yellow card.
I don't know either, but that is ridiculous. But Saar's back up. Good.
Oh,
Um,
Nico got a yellow. What? I don't know.
what Nico Williams? Okay. That's
Mm.
fine. Yeah, just
But
while
why was Gahey complaining then? If Nico...
I'm not sure. Maybe because it was a high boot or something. He was looking for something more. I don't know. Angerschmidt gets a yellow card. It's like the bench coach for Palace. Okay.
Whoa, unlucky. The thing is, we don't want the game to be stretched now.
No, definitely not. We do not want them running in behind. And can I get well, very nice. Good job by Saar. Run, go on, run. Go on. Oh, good idea by JP. I'm really liking the way that Richards is crowding out Hudson-Odoi, giving him no space when the entry pass comes in on him.
Well done, Ty. I don't. Yeah, what a pass.
Can you see how much extra time we've got? Nice by Ty.
No, hasn't come up yet. I'm on 44, 32, 33, 34.
You're only 18 seconds ahead of me then.
Yeah.
Okay. Wharton. Back to Richards.
Oh.
Come on, Wharton. Foul.
In the box.
Go on, Mark.
1 minute added on.
That sounds right.
Oh, yeah, Devaney is not. You'll see in a sec again.
Nah, I saw it. He goes right back to.
No, you'll see it. You'll see it after that. Yes, free kick. Great position.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Not yet. This is Ty coming in. Yeah, I see it. Yep. Bundles over Saar.
Did you see the Devaney misplaced pass?
Yes.
Those are the situations we have
Yeah.
to have an elite player in that position.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
I'll be real though. Watching this, it literally you don't even need an Ebbs level player because to fit in. You could have half an Ebbs player in here.
Yeah. No, look, but isn't this? I mean, I think we forget this, Lou, that we had not a debate so much, but there was a discussion about does Ebbs fit into the system that Glasner wants to play, and Ebbs finally did find a way to fit into that system.
Yeah,
but it took a while, didn't it?
Yeah, you take like El Canoes for this situation. I know people might not. There's obviously always going to be reservations over a 21-year-old. But if he was in this game now, he'd be having a lot of space and a lot of
he'd
time.
be cooking, wouldn't he?
Even Kamada in this position would come on. Let's see something. Great ball, great ball. Oh,
okay. I'm gonna wait for this kick here. It looks like we may have just missed it. So you got Wharton and Devaney both over it. So it's going to be swinging out to the right. Wharton, back post. Ooh!
What a performance. What a performance. the standards have not. I don't know. Do you think it could be we could be catching Forest on a bad day?
No, I think we've just had a better plan here. That, you know what? I think Sells has that covered, but that's
Yeah,
right. That's a good that's a good position to be in, and
yeah.
that's right. I
I
think
love
Glas.
this. Sorry, I love the set piece routine there.
I do
Little
too.
burst. Yeah, it was very good.
I do too. I do too. Yeah, man. I mean, let's get some more detailed thoughts here. Like, talk to me while we're at halftime. Talk
Yeah,
to me a bit about what you saw against Fredrikstad on Thursday and what you're expecting for
I,
this coming Thursday.
I don't know if you watched the Forest preview, but I kind of related it a bit to when we beat Stockport 1-0 in
Okay.
the FA Cup. That
Yep.
was, I think Stockport probably gave us more issues than Fredrikstad did that
I do
day. They
agree
could
with that.
they,
Yeah.
and I think we had a probably as strong a team out. Ebbs played, and Eddie was up front, and JP must have come on. Like we did have like a good team out, and I think we're just going to struggle against um teams that have sat in. Patrick mentioned it as well. I definitely think Ebbs cancelled late. I definitely think that happened.
Hmm.
And seeing how happy he was, as much as yesterday was a tough day for me to be fair yesterday, because
You and me both, man.
I tweeted it yesterday. I said because I've been being goaded by Tottenham, and I live in North London. If people don't know already, and I work in a gym, like a personal studio, and
So you get a lot of Tottenham
a
and
lot of my
Arsenal fans.
clients are season ticket holders at Spurs, season ticket
Hmm.
holders at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So like every day I've been coming in, it's just been like, yeah, just non-stop. And I've been like playing it off like, oh, yeah, just pay the money. It's time for him to move on. It's time. And yesterday, when I saw him walk out at the Emirates, it like all hit me at
I couldn't
once.
watch it, Lou. I couldn't watch
Um,
it.
and then the announcement video for Ian Wright. I love that song, and now that song's ruined for me as well. The Sampha song,
Yeah.
and just been bombarded by Arsenal fans all weekend of our boys home and this and that. Like, and it's just no one ever spoke of Eze playing for Arsenal when he was 13 until yesterday.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm quite divided in the sense of I love Ebb so much. I want him to do so well. I want him to have the career that he's worked so hard for.
Of course.
But I'm just torn because
Yeah.
it's just yeah. But yeah, Fredrikstad, I think if we can get a result today, it just changes the whole mood for Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think you're spot on about we have we are going to always struggle against teams that play that kind of low block. Having said that, I do think this is another situation where Glasner did change it up, he tweaked things slightly, and
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that we were getting a lot more space, but what I would say is we got a lot more people into positions, and I think that goal that comes in from JP, first of all, it's a great JP goal,
Mm.
but it's not an accident. Like, you got the ball coming back, player's position right at the top of the box. Yuzi comes in, hits it, and sometimes that's what you need. But it would be better, obviously, if we had somebody who can dribble their way through and take out three players on the way to creating space in a situation like that.
Yeah, no,
And
definitely. It was a great finish, but let's be real. Fredrikstad didn't have 9 or 8 men behind the ball.
they had 10. Yeah.
It was every single person,
Yeah. Plus the
but
fans.
yeah, the fans. And let's be real. Like they're in a European competition for a reason. I know the Norwegian teams. I'd probably liken them to like a Millwall level. That's what I kind of said, like a lower championship level, higher maybe Wrexham when they was in top of League One or something like that. But like definitely a mid to low championship team. And if we played a mid to low championship team and they said, okay, we're just going to put 11 men behind the ball, it would
Right.
still be tough.
Would still be tough. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's 100% right. So, do you think? and then I'm going to get some coffee after this, and you could take some questions
Yeah.
here. Do you think that they will come out of their shell a little bit on Thursday because I mean, they need to. They need the goal.
Yeah, I think it will be one of those things where it's like leave it all out there,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
might be a
yeah.
controlled version of that.
Okay.
Let's not give away an early goal. Let's try and grow into the game. Then if we're still in the game, we go for it.
Yep.
I think Kamada coming back is massive,
Yeah, I agree.
and
Yeah.
obviously the selfish part of me kind of wanted a competitive game, seeing as I'm going.
Yep.
It wouldn't have been as fun maybe if we were 5 or 6-0 up. But then at the
Right.
same
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
I don't want the jeopardy of traveling and spending all that money and
yeah.
and getting knocked out.
I know. I know. Like we want to see. Yeah, I fully agree. I want to see I want to see us play in the league competitions in that group stage, and then you know what are those European nights going to look like, and
Yeah,
where are we going to go? I don't know, man. I mean, it's this is such a nervy time, and I have to say I am looking forward to like get the freaking transfer window done, get some players in, settle the squad, and please, for the love of God, just let Glasner cook.
mm,
Because this game right here, like, I think most everybody in this chat agrees. Like, we can all look at this and we could see, like, can you not see what this man can do?
yeah, yeah.
Can you not see it? Give him what he needs because
hundred
look at
percent,
what he can do.
100%, 100%. We've been great. He's yeah. I can't. I don't think there's any more words we can say about Glasner. Like if we're being completely honest, he is probably a world class manager.
I think that's right.
I,
I think that's right. I think
and he's
if
destined to probably take over at Bayern and win the Champions League.
right. I mean, that's was I was going to say. Like you could see that. I mean, I can envision him at some point leading Bayern out in a Champions League final, and I
Yeah,
mean, you could see that happening. But
yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know, man. He's world class. All right, I'm going to get some more coffee. Take some questions. I'll be
All
right
right, I'm
back.
going to take some questions because I'm probably going to slip off for the second half. Okay, let's go. Lou, when Commander, I don't know, guys, I'm on my phone, so I can only kind of read them out. Question from Animal: when Kamada comes back, where does he play? Remain in the center or switch to the 10? He's got to go to the 10 for now until we get a player in, probably until after the international break. Yes, David, back the manager. Question: we need 5 or 6 players, at least that amount. I'll say if Gahey stays, we need 4. I'd say I would like 2 forwards, maybe a 2 forwards, a centre back, and probably a centre mid or a right wing back. But yeah, we actually need 5 if we want to like thrive. Um, who are some realistic signers this window? Well, El Canus, Huang. Um, was it Richard? Was it Chris Hughes from Hull? Who has been rumored. Kivior from Arsenal on loan. It's been rumored. But yeah, what did everyone think about that first half? I loved Aveni. He worked so hard. He's come through the academy. Um, I just think it's tough for him. I like the fact that Glasner puts trust in him, but I just think it's tough for him in those positions. He's probably better when he's in a battle and he's not got time on the ball, trying to make stuff happen. But yeah, he had a shaky start to the first half, but I think he's kind of come into the end of the first half a little bit better. SARS clutch, man. SARS clutch, 12 million. That's what I mean. Like with the whole Ebbs situation, we let Elise go, and we bought Kamada and Sar in, and they done the job more than we could ever imagine. So yeah, we need to get those Ebbs replacements in. For me, Huang would be a great Nketiah cover, and I'd like El Canus to come in as like a young protege and then maybe a little bit more experience. Adama Traore, yeah, it it might be an unpopular opinion, but I think as right wing back cover and just a forward option, I wouldn't say no to it. I wouldn't say no to it at all, just because I think he'd be the perfect backup to Munoz. I don't think you could probably get better Premier League experience and similar output. Yeah, we've definitely could tire, because if you look at Forest's bench, it's very, very strong compared to ours. But they are new players. They're still bedding in. There seems to be a bit of issues behind closed doors. Also, I know everyone wants a really strong bench, but sometimes it can create a bit of how can I say, negativity in a squad if like you've got so many good players and players aren't playing and they're not happy. So sometimes that can, when players don't know their role. Like if we're being honest, Devaney knew his role in the club. He knows his role. In our squad, everyone knows their role. Lerma knows his role. Lerma was happy and knows. Remember, Lerma played majority of the season, and when it came to crunch time, he was on the bench. So was Hughes, and no one complained. They just played their role. They came on in the semis. They came on in the final. So that goes a long way as well.
Yeah. No, you're spot on about that. What do you? I thought. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I don't typically like Schadenfreude, but the Marinakis Espirito Santos meltdown has been epic. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't even know what to think about that, but it surprises me like not at all. I'm not having this guy Marinakis.
Guys,
Like,
I'm gonna have to shoot off.
all right,
I've got
Lou,
the
great
link,
to see you,
so
man.
I might pop back in.
All right, very good. Good to see you, man. All right, let me go back to this and share my screen. Right, where is the? Oh wait, I need this right here. There it is. There it is. All right, I got to reset the clock and get ready. Yeah, let me change this. Come back to 45. So when we come back for the second half, we're good. All right. Yeah. What other questions? By the way, Musa coming in from, hopefully we said hello to Musa from Senegal. Brilliant, man. Welcome. Glad you're here. We are worldwide, man. We are global. We are massive. We are a massive club. David says I would love Sancho. Would you? Do you think he's all right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, anybody else? I don't know. I mean, I know he's a good player. Yeah, we do have a lot of injured players, by the way. David's right about this. Yeah, seriously, they're drowning while we're starving. I know. Brutal. How many do you think will come in before transfer deadline? I don't know. I feel like 3. I'll tell you what I want. Henry. I want 2 attackers and a center back. I think we need 2 attackers and a center back. I really do. Because I think that Glasner rates Caleb as the backup to Munoz. And I think he really rates Rio Cardines. So even though that's not ideal, I think that I think he feels as though the right wing back position cover is probably okay once Caleb is back on his feet. But I want an additional center back, and I want 2 attackers. I mean, badly. I think we badly need 2 attackers. So, yeah, but if they're going to pay 45 million, pounds for Dibbling. Like that just wouldn't leave us any room, Ed. Like, and we need depth. We need players. We need players. Look at the reception that Glasner is getting, rightfully so. I mean, he's been absolutely brilliant. He really has been. And this is a great game plan. Um, no, look, I wouldn't mind right wing back cover either, but I think the priorities are those two attackers. That is the top priority, and then the back line is so crucial. You cannot screw that up. I think you've got to get a center back. So for me, I think it's three. I think it's a if I get more than three, I'll be thrilled. But I want at least three. They're showing McAtee on the bench right now for Forest. Um, yeah, I mean, Forest getting ready to kick it off here. Let me get the clock. Okay, and we are at kickoff. All right, second half underway. Come on. Kick it into touch. Looks like it's going to be a throw in for Forest. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how Forest adjusts their tactics here, but a lot of the same. No space. Don't give them anything. Keep charging at them. Keep pressing. Nice by Munoz. Forces a corner. Which American player would you have? If I had my choice right now and I could get him, I mean, I would. I mean, he plays for Bournemouth now. I would really love Tyler Adams because I think Tyler Adams is an absolute stone cold baller. I would like one of the wingers, but you ain't going to get Christian Pulisic. I think that's a goal kick. That's just good defending. Well done. Well done. Just taking Dan and Doy right out of bounds. Well done. Yeah, a beer. I think this is solid too. Middle of the park, Yunus Musa, good player. Who else would I want? You know what? Another one that I would really want is Malik Tillman. Malik Tillman is a good shout. I also like Ricardo Pepi. Like we need depth at striker, and I really rate Pepi because he makes good runs. He's quite good. I think he's underrated. But one that's more realistic as a depth option, is the Ginger Assassin. Give me Josh Sargent. I would like I would be good with Josh Sargent too. I think he's been excellent. I think he's been excellent at Norwich. And I do rate Haji Wright. I do. But if I have to choose between Haji Wright and Josh Sargent, I'll take Sargent. And he has been at Norwich forever. He's a legend there. They love him there. They absolutely love him. Okay. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Pass into the channel. Very nice by Munoz. Should have put it out for a throw, but that's fine. Take the corner. So corner to Forest. We got to watch for this guy, Milenkovic. I mean, these guys are. We know they're dangerous at corners. But this is where we need Richards to be at his best here. Okay, corner coming in over everybody. Goal kick. That's poor delivery. Very poor delivery. I'm not sure who took that for them, but that was very poor. Okay. Dino out to Richards. Dino to Wharton. Okay. Back out to Gay. Back out to Lacroix. Going to move up a little bit. We're trying to play it out a little bit. Bit of patience. Gay. Mitchell. Go on, Mitchell. Good run. Get there. Get there. Go on, JP. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Nice by Wharton. Now, breaks down. But Wharton coming in there, that's I think they will attack Munoz. You will see them go after. I think that's right. They're going to try to keep him pinned back a bit. I see no issue with that because on that right side, Mitchell has been absolutely brilliant, and they just haven't let they haven't let Forest attack very well. Oh, very good. Right idea by Yuzi, just didn't quite get there. Sometimes forget we have Balogun in the U.S. Yeah, he's been injured a lot. It's been injured a lot, Beer. I mean, good player. To be honest, I still think I'd like to see Pepe more. So teams feeling each other out a little bit here. So this is interesting. I think spiritually you have it right. They're going to ping it around, and then try to get Munoz, try to isolate. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Very nice by Yuzi. Very nice. And that should be a goal kick. Well defended on Wood. If they're going to do that, I'll take that all day because that was extremely well defended. I'll take that. I'll take that every time. But don't kid yourself. I want like 2 to 3 more goals here. I don't want to take any chances. I want these guys battered. That's a foul. Finally. So Matetta's getting manhandled a little bit. Gets one on Murillo. Not a yellow card, but that's going to make it harder. So if he keeps doing that, he might be risking a yellow card. I'll take that. Well done. Free kick. Good job, JP. Okay. Free kick. Yuzi over it. Let's see. I think I'd try to. Oh, nice flat free kick, but not just a little too much. Well, he's too deep. That's what it was. It was too deep. He needed to. I like that he tried to flatten it out, but he needs to get his depth right. I'll come back to this. Is that a yellow card for Sells? If it's a yellow card for Sells, then shouldn't that be a corner for Palace? I thought that's what the rule is now. Nice. It should be a throw in to Palace. JP riling up the crowd. Let's go. So time wasting. But Henry, isn't the rule now that the time wasting rule is corner to the opposing team? Isn't that right? Like if the goalkeeper doesn't get it out, then it's not a yellow anymore. I mean, maybe it is a yellow, but I thought it was a corner. I thought that was the award. And Mitchell gets what? Mitchell got a yellow for time wasting? What the hell is going on here? So suddenly, okay, suddenly Anthony Taylor has decided that we will waste no time. This is what drives me crazy about this guy. He just changes the way he referees in the middle of games. Okay, long throw by Richards. Not bad. Ooh, blazed over. Blazed over by Uzi. I mean, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Yeah, that was weird. That was absolutely bonkers. Very nice. Nice by Mitchell. Well done. Well done. Get there, Sar. Get there, Sar. Playing off Ina. Throw in Forest. I think it was harsh by Taylor. I mean, yeah, ridiculous. But even if you're going to do that, and I'm fine with it, but don't like start doing it in the middle of the game. Like, what are you doing? If you're going to establish that at the beginning of the game. Don't make us guess. All right. We're launching it a little bit here, which I think is a little bit, it's a little bit leggy. You know, we need to build up and play with some intensity. Hey, that's really nice by Max. Really nice by Max. Nice by Wharton. Into the area, Devaney. There's Mitchell, or is this Gay? Uzi, Gay, Wharton. Nice ball over the top. Right idea. Right idea goes a little too far. Good to see a PR 66. Goal kick. We are on 56, 25, 26, 27, 28. To be fair, the defending has still been excellent. We have not given them space. I'm impressed. And look at that by Richards again. Oh, he's in. Bad. Watch this. That is really unfortunate. Look at what happens here. It's just, I'm not sure if it's a mistake or if it's just bad luck there, but that was rough. Hudson-Odoi's never missing there. So Richards plays it out, and it was an early ball. Mitchell gets beat. No, it's just a good ball. It's a good ball. Mitchell gets beat. Damn. It's a good strike by Hudson-Odoi. Creates space for himself near post. Dino might be able to do a little bit better there. We'll see if there is a VAR review, but I don't think so. I think that's a goal. I think that's a killer pass. I mean, it's against the run of play, but it's a good goal. Hudson-Odoi. Nice. Mitchell back in. Get the cross in. Go on, Ty. Devaney. Just not quite with enough power on that. Good pass, but not enough power on the header. And Devaney does get that out there. Not enough power on the header. Good idea, though. All right. 1-1. I think that's very unlucky and against the run of play. We are at 59 minutes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just not enough power on it. Not enough power on that header. Get there. Come on. There's Mark. Good job by Mark. Back to Max. Over to Richards. Over to Munoz. Forest pressing a bit. Get there. The ball isn't sticking to JP at the moment. They're trying. Okay, Forrest still with the ball here, slowed it down a little bit. I would laugh out loud if Klasner picks Sosa over Essay to replace Devaney. I don't know if that's going to happen. Might. But yeah, that would be damning if it does happen, Animal. That would be really damning. I'd like to see him in this game, to be honest. Well, I mean, honor's even at the moment, and I think Palace has played really well in this game. Very unlucky to be down in this game. That was a heck of a pass. Good, good save by Dino. This one could have been bad. That's Gibbs White. Oh, I think Wood would have been offside, but good save by Dino. Okay, the ball's coming back too much here. We need it to either stick to JP or we need to sub him because he might be out on his feet. Um, 61 minutes. Taylor gives Sarr the foul there. All right. Free kick Forest. Free kick Forest. About 40 yards out. Yes, agree. Yeah, this is right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you both. We need this is where the depth is showing an issue here. So you've got Gibbs White, Ina, back to Gibbs White. Defended and throw into Forest. Who do you bring on? Do you bring on Essay? I don't know. Get up there, Dino. Nice by Dino. Yeah, I mean, this is the $1 million question, isn't it? And yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. And it's a tough one. Looks like a head injury. I'm not sure about a foul. Is it Milenkovic? No. Anderson? Oh, he landed awkwardly. That's what they're saying on commentary. Lerma, good shout. That's a good shout. And we need some steel. Okay. Essay's going to come on. So Romain is going to get a chance. So Animal, he's coming on. What do you say about this? We need him. We need him. We need him to. This is a moment where we need him to show his quality. So I think this is one of those moments where he's got to get it done. I mean, we're all rooting for him, aren't we? Oh, I think it's Nico Williams who's down. I'm not sure, but like Patty McCarthy bigging him up a little bit. By the way, what kind of an education has Patty McCarthy been getting under Oliver Glasner? He's going to get good minutes here. Yeah, sink or swim moment. That's a very good shout. And Glasner gave him a pat, gives him some. I see David Blitzer in the stands. They're showing David Blitzer now. Okay, he's on for Devaney. So here we go. Here we go. It's exactly what we thought. So Devaney off, SA on. Let's see what he's got. I mean, a decent game for Devaney. And he's doing what Devaney does. He didn't have the best game, but he didn't have the worst game either. And you know what? Look, this is what we want, isn't it? This is what we want. This is what we want to see. Everybody's rooting for this kid. We want this kid to show what he can do. We know he's got quality. We know he can beat players. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Should be a drop ball to Forest here. Devaney will get better, by the way. The more minutes like this he has, the better he's going to get. His physicality is going to improve. He'll get better all the way around. And I thought he was decent. I thought he was decent. And the fact that we have an academy player who's come on, who's really given minutes to this team and given valuable minutes to this team, over the past 18 months it's been one of the better stories in my opinion. Okay. Looks like a free kick, mark over it. The thing that makes me nervous, well, I'm not sure if I would say nervous, but the thing that makes me a little bit annoyed is this is get there. Get there. Nice job running in for it for SA. And Richards, nice by Richards. Nice turn. Where's Wharton? We just haven't seen enough. Yuzi has been everywhere. Yuzi's been terrific, but this hasn't been the kind of game I was hoping for from Wharton. And nice by SA right there. Yeah, I don't know. You think that Blitzer is there to, open his checkbook? That'd be nice. That'd be nice, Trey, wouldn't it? I'd like to see it. And it looks like Richards coming in for a long throw again. And I agree, Animal. He has been composed. Oh, and Ina got a yellow. Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you for that, Spiritual. I didn't see that. Okay, Richards' long throw. Come on, son. Dump it in there. Good throw. Nice by Yuzi. Back into the mixer. Yuzi again. Nice by Ty. Get it. Oh! Good stuff. Foul. Damn. Tell you what. A lot of chaos in there. That could have been a free kick, by the way, on Yuzi. That was really nice by SA to get it back out for the cross in. SA again. He loses it there, but I don't really have a problem with that. so far, he's in the game. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Spiritual. He's in the game. He's trying to make things happen here, and that's all. That's good. That's what we need. I mean, this is a chance for him to really show what he can do, and I want this for him. I really do. Okay, who's coming on? It's not clear to me who this is for Forest that's coming on. Bad pass. Bad pass. All right. Players back. You got Hudson-Odoi. You got Mitchell. Nice by Wharton. Okay. Back out to SA. Go on, Sar. Ah. By the way, that's the right idea by SA. That's the right idea. Go on, Munoz. That's got to be a goal kick. Goal kick. Brilliant. Well done. Well done, Danny. Look at this. It's a dangerous tackle, but he gets the ball, and that's out. That's a goal kick. That's terrific by Danny right there. By the way, on McAtee's coming on. So McAtee's coming on, and I'm not sure who else this other player is coming on. So I see McAtee, Hudson-Odoi and Ndoi coming off. McAtee and who's this other player? Yeah, this is right. David, I'll answer that at the end. Oh, Calamuendo. Okay. I don't really know much. If anybody knows anything about Calamuendo, let us know in the chat. Yeah, I'll answer this later, David, because I want to stay locked in on this game. This feels like it's really important. And I have to say, I've been very impressed with how Palace have played. I think we've done enough to get something from this game. Genuinely, go on, Romain. That's going to be a throw-in. Palace throw-in. Oh, Calamuendo is rapid. Well, that's not great. I don't need rapid players, although hopefully that means we're going to see Max. Okay, go on. Good job by Mitchell. Hanging on to the ball, putting off McAtee. Good to see you here, Lee. Got to get back. Get back. Get back. Max. Fronting up McAtee there. Okay, everybody back now. Murillo. Okay. Looks like, is Calamuendo like playing alongside Gibbs White still out there? Yes. Well, they have more of the ball, Spiritual, and they have done a better job of breaking up play as we've tried to move the ball forward. We just haven't had the chances that we had earlier, but that's nice by Wharton. Yuzi. And nice by SA. That's a foul. Nice job. Not sure if he's going to get a yellow, but give him a yellow. He definitely takes him out. That's a cynical foul by Gibbs White. Come on, Romain. That's decent, like Elliot Anderson with some cramp. Well, he's out on his feet, isn't he? I mean, I think so. He's trying. Like JP never stops trying, but I mean, we are asking way more of him than we have in the past, and that is nobody's fault except the team that hasn't brought in reinforcements to give us depth that we need. I mean, I love JP. He's given it everything, and he's always out on his feet by the end of this half. But I would also say too, their defending on him has been better, and he just hasn't been able to hold it up. And again, that's partly on JP, and it's also on the strategy. Okay, Wharton going back post. Sells is there. Richards gets a knock. Come on, Chris. I think he gets an elbow right in the. Oh no, on his wrist, I guess. Sosa and Lerma for fresh legs at 80. I wouldn't. That's not a bad idea, Castro. That ain't a bad idea. And nice. Go on, Yuzi. Very nice. Go on, run at him. Let's go. Munoz. Back to Sar. Cutback's the right idea. Throw in. Just doesn't come off. Yeah, nasty elbow. Mark giving it up to Ty here. Sar is tired. They're all tired. I mean, I don't fault these players one bit. They deserve backing. So does the manager. I mean, it's the story we all know. That is not bad. That is not bad. Go on, Sar. Ooh, right idea. Right idea. Nice by Mark. Picks up in the area. Nice by SA. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Afternoon, Monty. Good to see you. Edward probably will come on for Mateta. Glasner is a little frustrated there because we are getting into dangerous positions, and those the legs, I think, are hurting us with the final ball. But I can't fault these players. They are trying. They are really trying. They are going after it. And especially Yuzi. Yuzi, Ty, Mark, just tons of really, really good performances that I've seen so far. Look at Yuzi. Look at him. Oh, I don't think that's a free kick. I think he gets the ball. I think he gets the ball there. Watch this. Watch him coming in. Gets the ball. Oh, he nicks him. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you, Will. I agree with you. Nonsense. All right, free kick Forest. We're on 78 minutes. That shout for Sosa and Lerma at 80 is coming up, so we'll see if that happens. Free kick. Is that Murillo on it? Nothing there. Another one over the top. Nothing there. To be fair, again, I want to give credit to the defending. The Hudson-Odoi goal aside, which I think really is more than anything an absolutely stone cold brilliant pass, the defending has been excellent. Really, genuinely. The defending has been excellent. Forest really hasn't had much. Go on, Romain. Go on, Romain. Oh, bad luck. Bad luck. I think that should be a Pal's throw-in. He looked pretty good there. You know what? I'm all right with it. So far, like keep going, but so far Romain looks good, and if he can keep this up, I think it'll go a long way. We've just been desperate for him to show himself. All right, Forest with the ball again. They have had a lot more possession. I think the depth is starting to show. The legs are starting to show, but we're still, I mean, we're playing 80 minutes. We're on 80 minutes now. There haven't been a lot of stoppages, so nice by Richards. In for a throw, or out for a throw, I should say. From your keyboard to God's ears, spiritual. Let it be so. Let it be so. And Forrest making another sub. That might be their fifth. And in comes Amari Hutchinson for Gibbs White. It's just ridiculous. Like, you see the difference. Hutchinson coming on for Gibbs White. Like, outrageous. Like, that is such a different, just in terms of like squad. I'm not saying Forest is an inherently better team, but squad. Here comes Lerma. Like, they're ridiculous. They have a ridiculous amount of depth. Gibbs White off, Hutchinson on, Lerma coming on for Wharton. I don't mind that because Wharton has been decent, but I don't think it's been his best game. And I think I wonder if what we're seeing is teams putting more pressure on Wharton, which is another reason why we need the creative outlet to give Wharton some space. Okay, back to Forest. And out it goes. Nice header. Nice clearance from Mark. Back to McAtee. McAtee looking for space. We are on 82 minutes. Go on, Lerma. I've been very impressed with SA so far. I've been super impressed with Yuzi, who I think is in contention for player of the match. And there he is again. That's going to be a foul. Yeah. Taylor finally calling one. Imagine what Ollie could do with a bench that he could trust. Fully agree. Fully agree, Pete. Fully agree. Dino just getting on Yuzi, just giving him some love. He deserves it, man. What a player. What a player he is. Yeah. Forrest having too much fun at our park. I think I agree with that. I don't want to see that, but it's nice to see Romain get out there and start, doing some things. Look at that. Good feet. I mean, that was really good. And we need more of that, right? Like this. Nobody thinks he's going to be a Berryesse. Yuzi off for a second. 6 minutes extra. Animal is predicting. It's always like that, isn't it? Much as I don't like that, I think it's I can't say you're wrong there. I think it's probably what we're gonna see. But if we see 10 minutes, I'm gonna be steaming. I feel like we've done enough to win this match. I really do. I think this was a brilliant game plan by Glasner, and I think the players have really put in a shift. And I'm pleased. I am not pleased with where we are at the moment. I feel like we should be winning, but I'm pleased with this performance. Tell me what you think. Like, are you pleased with this performance? Because look at that, we're still going after it, and there's Danny, trying to get yet again. There's Yuzi. Okay, Forrest running back into space. Richards, Munoz. Nice again. Another clearance by Mark. Ty against Hutchinson, giving him no space, picks his pocket. Ty has been brilliant. Go on, JP. Man, he is leggy. He is leggy. He is leggy. They are dominating the ball. It is, and we are now just like pitching it long and trying to get into space. I think this tells you a lot about how much Glasner trusts Edward, which is not at all. Doesn't trust him at all. He'd rather have a leggy JP than a fresh Edward, it looks like to me. Because JP always gives it his all. That should be a throw in the Palace. It is. We're coming up on 86 minutes, 59, 86 minutes. So, presuming that's 6 minutes, he's bundled right over. That's got to be a foul. Just goes right over him. I think it's Yates coming on. And we do have another sub for Palace coming on with Glasser. But it's outrageous, isn't it? It's just, can't say we didn't expect it. But go on, Mark. Yep. Go on, Ty. Goes into SA, can't quite control it. Yuzi, free kick. Yuzi all right. Yuzi gets a yellow card. To be fair, he's played tough all game. It's not a surprise. I think that's just one. He gets a bit unlucky there because he does have to break up the break. Sucks, but geez, how many subs do they have? This must be it. I thought they'd already done like 4 subs. The hell is this? Okay, so Edward coming on. You've got Yates coming on and Igor Jesus coming on. So Sangare coming off and Wood coming off. All right. So Eddie coming on. Well, look, I hope he's coming on for JP because JP needs a breather. Yeah. Ran his socks off. I mean, genuinely, absolutely ran his socks off. You got to show me something. Edward has got to show me something. I need to see it. But a lot of players playing 90 and so Nico Williams, the ball coming back into the area. And that should be a goal kick. Very nice. Good I'll tell you what, spiritually, you said this before that they were going to pick on Munoz. That has not profited at all. Munoz has been up to the task. He's been up to the task. I got to give it to him. I mean, he's been terrific, and this they're showing Edu right now, who apparently is in just a big old spat with Nuno Espirito Santo. So I don't know what that's about. I don't really care. Boy, they are giving Forest every single call here. We're still challenging for balls. There's a little bit of I get it. We're sticking in the leg while we're tired. But I think we're being a little too generous to Forest here right now. Look at this. It's a it's a higher press. We're forcing them back. You know what? I love Oliver Glasner. I just love this guy. It's a risk, obviously, but it's just not giving him space. Trying to come after him. All right, 5 minutes. So not six, 5 minutes. Well, I want a Romaine essay winner. I really do. Eddie up there. Looks like Edward has come on to try to like lead the press, with some fresh legs. And you know what? I got to say, I'm all right with that. Long ball, Munoz back again. Munoz has been terrific this game. He's another one. There's been a lot of really good performances here. Again, look at that. Coming up on 91 minutes. Okay. Hutchinson, Mitchell. Help from Gay. Header out. Sar out. Nice by Eddie. Go on, Sar. That should be a Palace throw-in. Who gets the yellow card there? I didn't see it. Oh, it should be Murillo. Murillo with the yellow should be. Oh, yeah, he cleans him right out. No, good stuff here in the chat. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with it. I just want to see a Palace winner here because I feel like we deserve it. I really do. This feels like a game where I I don't feel like a point is enough. I'm so proud of the effort. I think it's been great, and I think we deserve more from this game than we're getting. Off the post. Jeez, come on. Skies it. Lucky. Hutchin, we got let off there. We got let off. It's Jesus with his left foot, and he goes off the post. Really got let off there. And then Hutchinson just skies it. That would have been absolutely heartbreaking if Forest had stolen it. Because, that really would have been a smash and grab if they had gotten that there. Lucky. But this is like, yeah, again, we need signings. We need depth. Like, we do not deserve to lose this game. And I think we deserve to win it. But we really need more. Oh, go on. Oh, that's a penalty. Do not tell me you're going to give a dive on that. That has got to be a penalty. Oh, because he's offside? Is he offside? Is that why? Oh, come on. I think that is a penalty. They're going to rule him offside. I think they're going to rule him offside. It should be a penalty, but I think they're going to rule him offside. Yeah. That ought to be a penalty. I mean, that would have been a penalty if he's not offside. All right. We're in the 95th minute. Richards with a good header. Go on, Sar. Don't give him anything. I don't know what that was. That was bad defending right there. Mark has this. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I see what it is. It's Lacroix. Lacroix accidentally puts it into the path of the Forest player. Full time. Full time. All right. Let's talk about this, people. Let's talk about this because I I can't say I'm happy about this. Um, I'm not. I think it's a great point. It really is. And if we had taken a, if you had asked me at the beginning whether or not I would have taken a point from this match, I would have said yes. Um, but we're unbeaten in 12 overall. That is a statement, I think, about how much we need depth. I'll say I think a good game for Essay. I think that was a statement for Essay. Um, that was good. I think he did him. I think he did some favors to himself. I think he stayed within himself. He played well. He got into positions. He was defending. I think he did all of the right things, but that should have been 3 points. And I think with a team that is a little bit deeper, like a little bit more depth, a little bit more quality, I think because there were some really tired legs there, and if you were able to rotate, I think we might have buried him in this game. I really do. I don't think that this was. If you're a Forest fan, and if you showed up here and you're a Forest fan, I want to hear from you. I don't think that is a performance you would say like, "Yep, look at how good our team is." I think you got outplayed. I think you got outplayed by Palace, but I do think the depth got to us, and that is frustrating. But let's get some more. Um, let's get some more in here. I think in the end we were fortunate to get a point. As I said at halftime, we tired badly on our benches. Not well. I think that's only because of the depth. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I don't feel like Forest deserved to win there, and I'm not even sure they deserved a point. But um, actually, I can't say that. The Hudson-Odoi goal was brilliant, and the pass that frees them was also brilliant. So I guess they do deserve that point. I guess I'm frustrated, and that I thought we did enough. I really did. I thought we did enough to get 3 points and come up short. And I think you could see that the bench wasn't quite there. Um, let's see, few more comments here. SA good player, but one for the future. We're unbeaten in 12 now, I believe it is. Only lost 4 times in 2025. Impressive. That's true. Palace been diabolical in the transfer window. Also true. I'm happy with a point. Our players looked spent at the end. That's the thing, right? We need players to come back from injury. We need depth badly. We need depth. 3 players minimum. It's criminal to not be backing Glasner. How the heck is that offside? Yeah. Forest have 100 million on the bench, and we have Otson Edward. I mean, fair. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think we are plateauing. I thought that was a brilliant game plan from Glasner, and if he gets some players, I think we're going to do some real damage in the league this year. But he needs players. He does. Let's see. Very disappointing, but we take the point. Yeah, I agree with that. And I also agree with this. Elizabeth Bronson, proud of the boys today. Absolutely. I thought the effort, the amount of work, the work rate was excellent. The application was excellent. Some of the final third play wasn't as good as it needs to be, but that'll come. I thought Devaney grew into the game. I thought Esse did himself some favors, but they did look spent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, I think we dug out a good point, but we're too light. I think everybody agrees with this. I mean, everybody agrees with this. A deeper Palace squad might get more from that game. Might get more from that game, I think, because we were up for it. That Forest team is not better than what Palace can put out there. And I think in the first half, we really had them on the back foot. And there were many portions like there. How many saves did Dino? Let me just take a look at the stats quickly, and then I'll let everybody go. So if you want to stick around for the match reaction, it'd be great. But let's just I'm just going to quickly go through some stats here. All right, 1-1, 2 games, 2 draws, 2 points. So Forest at 0.9 XG versus Palace 0.78. Can't say I believe that. But Palace 8 shots, 4 on target. Forest 9 shots, 1 on target. Yeah, Will Hughes is right. XG is nonsense. 7 chances created for Palace, 6 for Forest. 1 corner for Palace, 3 for Forest. Sells made 3 saves. Dean didn't have to make one. Well, he did have to make one, but he missed it. Possession, Palace with 42.3% of the ball, Forest with 57.7%. 2 offsides, fouls even, yellow cards even. It's a very even game. So I guess in the end, a point is fair. But I think just looking at the eye test, I think Palace, through significant portions of this game, did more than enough to get the 3 points. But we didn't get it over the time. Didn't get it over the line. And I think this is fair. Depth, just the depth was harsh. Yeah, just rough. But look, 2 games, 2 points. We have another European adventure at Fredrikstad on Thursday. Hopefully Palace TV Plus, comes through again so I can see it again. We should be able to get through to the Europa Conference League group stage. We should have enough to do it. And really proud of the boys today. I really thought they put in a hell of a shift. Glasner is magic. He is magic. And we have to do better by this manager. And yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Rich, JC, chairman, hope you're all enjoying the game. I think Nikki might have been doing the watch along. But yeah, I thought the game plan was outstanding. I thought it was outstanding. Glasner was absolutely ready for what Forest threw at him. And if we had a deeper bench, I think we take all 3 points. So hit the like, subscribe if you want some more Palace content. Do me a favor and also go over and see the good folks at Eagle Eye Football. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. There's lots of great Palace content everywhere you look. So, and if you happen to be at the game, go out to the fan zone and see Rich and JC, Chairman. I don't know if Dan's going to be out there as well, or if Nate came into town. But yeah, another point, another game, another point, more to do. Got to recruit. Got to recruit. We need players, and we need them now. All right, friends. Please tune in to the match reaction if you're up for it and you want to have your say. Really, it's an annoyingly good result. Can we call it that? Can we call it an annoyingly good result? Because I think we could have done better. All right. Thanks, friends. We'll see you later. Up the Palace. Eagles.